Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 956. Now, I'm pretty sure all you guys might be saying to me, what in blazing hell took you so long, huh? What is wrong with you? Listen, I really dearly forgot that One Piece's new chapter would come out freaking early this week. I literally forgot. I was just really tired and didn't think too much on it because I was focusing on something else. So if anything else, I had to skim and read this chapter multiple times of what just happened, and I am pretty shocked. Although it's not fully confirmed, I'm going to say it right now, if that thing gets out and reaches where I think it might reach, it's going to make a devastating impact. I'm not playing about that. Those of you guys who read the chapter, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you guys who are watching this video and wondering what the heck are you even talking about, you're gonna be confused, which I always say every time in most of my videos anyway. If anything else, let's stop wasting time and just get this started. We had to it that Garp ends up having a small talk with Neptune, and Neptune offers him a chance to rest up because he actually escorted them all the way down to Fishman Island, you know? Although Garp likes the idea, he will have to decline and wait and can't stay any longer because he therefore tells Neptune, you know, the freaking Reverie or something, things gotten really hectic, you know? And as long as there's not blood spilled, it's okay. But with everything else all together, this is very different. I know I should have told you guys, but there's one thing you're unaware of. Something that the Marines are trying to resolve, but unfortunately, I'm going to tell you right now, do not let the humans of the surface cloud your judgment because of what's happened here. It's regarding the Alabasta Kingdom, which is really scary because let's not forget, we all remember Alabasta, you know? And right now, things are getting more hectic right now because we get a narration what happened in the Reverie, and we go back in time on what's been happening. Not to mention there was actually some big scoopy news going out, and big news Morgan's, you know, that bird brain Morgan's newspaper guy, you know, that likes to spread out information, give out excitement to the entire world. You know that guy. Come on, let's not forget him, that he's the one that calls Luffy the 5th Emperor, you know, and gave him all the notoriety and everything all together. But there was something big he wants to go about. He says something that there's a death on the front page that will go about, and then an assassination attempt to make it more exciting. But apparently one of Cypherpole, who is under Morgan to spy on him because of the government, we have to it that he tells him to change it up and freaking like cover it up. But unfortunately, Morgan decides not to, and he actually beats up the guy who threatened him, which I go like, well, looks like Morgan is not some guy who likes to spread out newspapers and information. I'm pretty sure he's a guy who knows how to fight. I mean, he beats down a Cypherpole agent, which I believe he must be a weak Cypherpole agent. Come on now. I mean, what else is there? Anyways, he decides to spread the news to the entire world of what happened, especially getting some news from King Wapu himself. We had to it that certain incidents that the government failed to cover up because of Morgan's, it becomes very devastating. It's spread across the world like wildfire, and what makes it worse right now, it reached the Kamabaka Kingdom and about Sabo. This freaked out Ivankov, Dragon, especially, dang it, what's her name again? All I know is she's one of the revolutionary commanders. They go like, hey, this can't be happening. This is Sabo. This can't be true. Ivankov was even shocked about this. And Dragon's like, we gotta confirm this ourselves with our own eyes. And not only that, you'll actually reach Koala, which she is in literal tears. She goes like, how are we supposed to confirm this? Even Stelly, who knows Sabo because he's his brother, he goes like, hell no, you say my brother was there? Even like Makino, oh man, she closed up the bar after reading the news about Sabo. I go like, hey, I was pretty shocked myself because if you guys analyze the chapter and read out of what Morgan was saying, it looked like Sabo must have been killed in the Reverie. Not to mention, let's not forget the fact many chapters ago, I don't know how long has that been. Sabo went up against 2 admirals with his commanders, dude. 2 admirals, Ryugoku and Fujitora. Those 2 guys are not to be messed with. I mean, these 2 motherfuckers were like drafted into the admiral position, and you know Doflamingo, as he says, there are beasts, like literal beasts in terms of power. Okay, enough of me talking about that. Even Dadan with the bandit crew, they go like, no, this can't be true, this has to be a lie, that freaking bird brain has to be lying. And we had the Doflamingo who's reading the newspaper goes like, oh man, this is really fun. Not to mention Blackbeard is on the move again. Well, he's going on the move saying, I'm not going to let the Marines get this, so I'd rather take it for myself. So it looks like to me Blackbeard's got information on what the Marines are going after, but it looks like Blackbeard's going to get his hands on it first. Not to mention Kobe. He's a rear admiral. Okay, enough of that. We get more information regarding that thing of what's going on here. Not to mention, you know, X-Drake, he is actually not retired, or he did not leave the Marines at all. He is actually part of a sword unit of special forces of the Marines, and he's just like being the undercover or sneaky spy under Kaido with the devil fruit power of his. Not to mention, he gives information to Kobe that Kaido and Big Mom have formed an alliance, and it's only gotten worse. Not to mention, Kobe's like, are you serious? This can't be true, right? And we get to know that Kobe's not only a rear admiral, he is also a member of the sword unit, which is really shocking because, you know, Kobe, we all know how Kobe was, and to think that he reached rear admiral rank, man, I mean, that's pretty impressive. Can't wait to see what he's capable of in the future. And this guy has no devil fruit power, dude. He has no devil fruit power. Okay, enough of me being like a fanboy about Kobe here and there, the way how acting like it. We have to it that Kobe is on his way to capture pirate Empress Boa Hancock, and I'm like, did you say you're gonna go capture her? Do you have any idea what the hell you're doing? But this even gets more shocking. I mean, this was meant to happen eventually. I mean, the whole world was actually happy that the government decided to make this announcement, and the 7 Warlord system, they got abolished. Like, they got rid of it because of what's been happening in the Reverie, and they talked about it from the Kings of 2 Kingdoms, talking about, like, you know, they suffered from crocodile, not to mention, you know, 2 kings suffer from the Shichibukai, okay? It's crocodile from Alabasta Kingdom that gave Vivi's father a hard time. Not to mention, 2, you know, King Riku, who finally became king again for Dressrosa, he suffered greatly from Doflamingo himself. They want to get rid of that Shichibukai system. Even Fujitora says he was really happy about that because, let's not forget, we all know how strong the Shichibukai are, and they were very important allies to the world government, but unfortunately they got abolished because Fujitora did mention that the abolition of the Shichibukai system will get replaced something that Vegapunk will be making. So that's another thing too. So some reason this was supposed to be obvious from the get-go that the Shichibukai or the 7 Warlords of the Sea will eventually get abolished because of, like, you know, from Crocodile, from Doflamingo, and much more to come, especially Gekko Moria being a failure, you know, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Aside from that, Buggy the Clown, who was recruited into the Shichibukai, he says, now we have to it that the Marines are gonna arrest him, and Buggy is really furious about this. He goes like, you abolish the system just because Crocodile and Doflamingo acted out of the line? Are you out of your mind? This is really BS. You have no sense of honor or dignity. But honestly, when Marines are facing pirates, there is no honor or dignity. It's either fight or die. And anything is fair game, honestly. Even for pirates. Aside from that, we have to it that Buggy's subordinates like, what do we do? Should we run? And Buggy's like, no, we're gonna fight them. Show them that spirit. And then Buggy's thinking in his mind, oh man, I gotta get the heck out of here while you lot keep them distracted. I'm thinking in my mind, Buggy, you never cease to amaze me how pathetic you are, dude. Not to mention, we go to Mihawk's kingdom. You know, it's really hard for me to believe that this guy is a pirate, you know? I mean, it's really hard for me to believe he's a pirate, but aside from that, he's actually finding this exciting. They were trying to... These Marines are gonna freaking try to arrest Hawkeye Mihawk, or the strongest swordsman in the world. Doc, you're telling him to surrender? You're asking to get slashed to pieces, dude. You're talking to a guy who is the strongest swordsman in the world, who fought Shanks one-on-one. And you're telling him to surrender? He even finds excitement in this and goes like, it's been so long since I have ever been chased. I'm thinking in my mind, this is gonna be interesting, man. Anyways, the Marines don't stand a chance against Hawkeye unless they bring in an admiral or someone that's equal to his strength, which is highly unlikely. No, an admiral would do, but that's about it. Aside from that, you know that guy Weevil, or whatever his name is, Edward Weevil? Apparently, he's being targeted too, and he gets ready to fight. Especially his mother goes like, go kill them, my son. Take them all out. Even right now, Boa Hancock is being targeted by Kobe and his crew. And Boa Hancock's like, you don't have to panic. I don't think they realize, I hope they haven't forgotten yet that we became warlords because how powerful we really are. Yeah, let's not forget, Buggy is questionable. He's very questionable. That much I can say. And that's the end of the chapter. So, two biggest news I could say in this chapter is Sabo's possible death, which could be a lie. Hope he's okay, because let's not forget that his recklessness got him into a fight with two admirals, Fujitora and Ryogokyu. Not to mention the abolition of the Seven Warlords system, or the Shichibukai, whichever one that fits for your liking of pronunciation, or however you want to name it. The government having to abolish the Shichibukai system is understandable because two people gave out a reason why it needs to be getting rid of. One is Crocodile from Alabasta Kingdom many years ago, let's not forget that, and two, Dressrosa. Doflamingo caused a lot of crazy havoc when he was around there. So, Vivi's father and King Riku pretty much says, we gotta get rid of the system, man. These two pirates right here are the very reason why we should get rid of it, and it's got demolished. My only question is, what's gonna replace that? What's gonna replace the Seven Warlord system? Because if we remember many chapters ago, Fujitora mentioned that Vegapunk invented something or came up with an idea that we don't need the Seven Warlords anymore. That's something else. Aside from that, the Marines are gonna capture every warlord they find out there. So I'm gonna say it right now. There's no way in hell you're gonna capture Mihawk. No way in hell. And Boa Hancock, no. You're asking to die. Especially Mihawk. I mean, that guy is a mother freaking big wall of a truck. And you're sending a couple warships to go after him, dude. Especially when this guy, like I said and repeating myself, is fought Shanks one-on-one and is the strongest swordsman in the world. You better bring an admiral with you if you're going to capture that guy. As for Boa Hancock, she could just woo you in with her beauty and say, you're done. I'm going to shatter you to pieces. As for Buggy, well, that guy's, he's running off. Weevil, yeah, that guy, we get to know, knowing that his strength has to be well known to be in the Seven Warlords, I don't think he should be easy to be taken out either. Not to mention, Blackbeard is on the move. He says he's going to get his hands on it before the Marines, so this is going to be more crazy. Not to mention, X-Drake. He never left the Marines. He just became part of a secret special unit of a sword unit, and he's becoming the mole under Kaido's wing. to send information. Not to mention Kobe, man. Rear Admiral. Very impressive. And he's not a devil fruit user. That's about it, guys. I am pretty shocked when I read this chapter. I only found out this morning, and damn, dude, I am like blown away at what just happened. So I do not know how the government's gonna fix this and what they're gonna do, because the whole world's in war, in chaos right now. Imagine what the heck's gonna happen when the government finally is gonna find out that Big Mom and Kaido are teaming up to form an alliance. You better send 90% of your damn forces against them, and you better send in 2 admirals at least, because when you're facing 2 Yonko teaming up, you best be prepared of what's to come. Not to mention Big Mom and Kaido split the sky. A lot of crazy chaos and mess is happening right now. This is gonna be very, very tense. Looking forward to next chapter. I'm glad there's no break. Best be prepared, guys. This is one hell of a chapter. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm off, little people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.